Hey guys, this is Zeltron here, and I'm back here with another video. And today we are going to do the Tighnari story quest, and I'm really excited for it since I haven't been able to do it tonight. I didn't find time, going to college and everything. And like I mentioned in my previous video, Zeltron is my new channel name. I hope you all like it and help support this channel more. And let's get into this. If you and if you Zelron is too hard to pronounce, you can just call me Zel for short. Just saying. Oh, I was playing as Zhongli a little while ago. Okay, we're going to start this now. Okay, let's start it. I think this is one. This is the one, right? Yep. Final story quest. Navigation. Okay, let's start with the Chinese request. Oh, and just to be clear, about the events that I'll be doing. Oh, wait. Okay, excuse me. Controls really are difficult for me. I'm still getting used to them. I don't play on. I mostly play on mobiles, and yeah, I'm just saving up my primos and everything. Just like farming primos, to get Venti, like I announced in the reaction video. Yes, finally here. Okay, so I've basically done these, and I have been. I this so this.
Truth of this world. What could it be?
Nobody cares. Come on, let's go. Oh wait, did I? Okay, no. Okay, yeah, got it. Where's Tanai? Where's Tanai? Tanai. Okay. Over there. Okay, I need to go to see Catherine first. Hello, Sis
Traveler,
Nine Puppet.
you've come at a good time.
Wait, this sounds like another commission.
It is definitely another commission.
It is as you say. The commission this time around is of high importance. It pertains to the safety of the Avidia Forest's inhabitants.
I see.
Huh? What happened?
Not long ago, we received word that a section of the Avidia
Of
Forest
course,
seems to
it's
have
about the
become
contamination.
contaminated.
Contaminated? You mean a new withering zone?
I don't know about the specifics, but I hear that strange things are happening to people who cross through that region. The Avidia Forest inhabitants won't leave their homes so easily. If we allow this contaminated region to expand, the consequences could be unimaginable.
How does this shit keep appearing and they can't do anything without a traveler?
That's why I want to ask you to investigate the situation. Even if all you can do is stop the contamination from spreading, that will still save many people.
This
Fine.
is forest business. Maybe Tighnari will know something. Let's go find him.
With the Spider-Man over there?
This is where you've been, Tighnari?
Okay, that does not look good.
Shh. Keep your voice down.
It's a child!
Tighnari, everything's spinning.
Yara.
Am I going to die? Tell Mom that I should have listened to her.
If any kid is watching this, always listen to your mom. If you don't, there will be serious consequences. I know that from experience.
And tell Suna that I'm sorry for breaking her toy. I didn't tell her because I was scared that she wouldn't play with me anymore.
This is not the time for confessions, my boy.
Tighnari, I heard that people turn into birds after they die. Is that true? I feel like I'm getting lighter.
Oh.
What happened? Tighnari, is he?
Okay, enough nonsense. You just have a small fever. Take your medication and rest.
Okay.
You'll be bouncing off the walls in no time.
Really? Then, can keep the thing about the toy a secret for now.
Oh my god, this kid is this kid is
No
on another
can
level.
do. You're a big kid now. Once you've recovered, go and apologize. Keeping secrets to yourself won't solve anything.
Yeah, and you're the one to talk about keeping secrets now, aren't you, my friend?
Oh,
Poor
Hey,
kid.
let me ask you something. I recall that you're usually pretty healthy. How did you get this sick all of a sudden?
I don't know either. Mom's been telling me not to play in the forest. I just wanted to look inside. It's different from before. I got lost and went around in a huge circle. After I got out, I started feeling dizzy.
Okay,
Could it be?
contaminated region.
So that's how this whole mess happened. Anyway,
He knows
go
something.
rest. No running around until I say so, got it? Traveler, Paimon, let's step out for now.
Mr. Forest Watcher, how is my son?
He's okay, ma'am.
I gave him some antipyretics. Let him rest here for a while. I told him that he would feel better after some medicine and rest, but I only said that to comfort him.
Oh shit.
His symptoms resemble a fever, but something else is causing them. They seem more akin to a disruption in his psyche. Antipyretics won't be of much use.
What do we do? Mr. Forest Watcher, you have to help him.
If memory serves, a plant called Vasanti grass can help soothe the mind. A small number grow in arid deserts. They usually look like shriveled weeds, but can be revitalized with a splash of water.
Yeah, one problem. We aren't allowed to access to deserts yet.
They're expensive and unable to grow in the Avidia forest's climate, so I don't have any on hand.
Yep.
I'll ask the caravans. Go find Kale, have her prepare medicinal tools and a set of traveling gear for me.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
So where are we heading, my friend?
Contaminated region, huh? Is that why you two are also here?
Yep, you betcha.
Yep. Is it a new withering zone?
Doesn't seem like one.
Oh?
Whether you look at scale, internal conditions, or resultant effects, they're completely different. The only thing they have in common is that they aren't welcome. This nuisance made itself home in the Avidia forest, so I can't turn a blind eye.
That's good to know.
We feel the same way.
Yep, we do.
All right. Let's contact the caravans first and purchase some Vasanti grass. We can also ask about the contaminated region. There's no time to waste. We have to move quickly. Let's go.
Okay, so where are we heading? Where are we heading? Okay, all the way over there. Right.
Boring! Useless! Excuse me. I'd like to purchase some Vasanti grass. Do you have any?
I'm sorry, Mr. Forest Watcher, but we've been closed for the past few days.
Now what?
Closed? Now that's odd. It's my first time hearing you say something like that.
It's a long story. Some of our goods were stolen recently.
I think I know who did it, but I'm not going to say because I do not know how to pronounce their damn name.
They were mechanical parts that we got from the academia. Although they're old models, they still fetch a good price on the market.
That's
Our
great
caravans
to
had to
know.
pull together Mora to afford those parts. Now that they've been lost, we'll likely come up short this trip. All the merchants talked it over, and we decided to raise the prices of our remaining inventory. Until this plan takes effect, none of us can privately sell anything.
Oh.
I don't get it. If these goods are so important, then why not think of a way to get them back?
Yeah, you tell them. You tell them.
Raising prices won't solve anything. At best, you're shoving the consequences of the robbery onto your customers.
Mr. Forest Watcher, it's not that we don't want to. It's just the thief disappeared into the deepest parts of the forest. We asked around, and apparently the forest has been very unusual as of late. Anyone who goes in experiences mental anomalies. We can't keep waiting out here for the thief to come out. All we could do is come up with another solution.
So the bandit hid in the contaminated region after stealing those mechanical parts.
Okay, the bandit might have gone insane by this point.
How many people were there in total? Were they not affected by the contaminated region?
That crook came from the contaminated region. As for how many...
Oh, damn.
There weren't any people.
What?
No people?
Wait, is that like the Pokemon thing we saw previously?
Even if I tell you, you might not believe me.
Mechanical
Fine.
crab?
The thief that stole our parts was a huge mechanical crab.
The hell?
What the heck? The Avidia
Exactly.
Forest has
What the
creatures
heck?
like that?
Is it that crab? Didn't see any innovative forest. Okay, wait, I'm confused, Aether. What do you mean by that crab?
To be honest, I'd rather not think about it. It moved too skillfully to be new at this. It came out of
Okay.
nowhere. Before we could react, it swiped our goods and ran away.
How can a crab be that fast?
We were all shocked.
But it
By
is
the time we
mechanical.
came to our senses, the thief was already long gone.
I see. If we help you retrieve your stolen goods, then business will return to normal?
Oh, but of course! Not only that, but you'll become one of our caravan's VIPs on all future purchases of any...
Okay,
Enough.
shut up.
Tell me something that's actually useful. Any leads on that mechanical crab?
You give him that sass.
Maybe one. After our goods were stolen, we specifically got someone to assess the situation. If you're interested, you can go and talk to them.
Who
All
is
right.
it? Oh my
We'll
god.
go and have a word.
Is it a playable character or is it just another NPC? Okay, it's these guys.
That mechanical crab is fast, strong, and a pain to deal with. 10 of us might not even be able to take that thing head on. Didn't
Ooh.
academia ban research on mechanical life forms years ago? Where did that thing come from? Our salaries even got slashed because of it. Who would have thought that that robber wasn't a human, but a mechanical crab? This is rough.
Real rough. Shouldn't they report this to the academia? I mean, if they banned it, then they should be reported to the academia,
After the goods
right?
were stolen, I made multiple inquiries with nearby caravans and residents. It turns out that many others have also been robbed by that crooked crab. However, the crab only seems to be interested in machinery. It doesn't even bat an eye at other valuables.
Is it trying to get an upgrade?
A caravan carrying a large
Or
amount of
build
more
something
had an
else.
uneventful trip, but another caravan had a child whose metal toy was taken.
Oh.
Whatever the case, that thing is a scourge. We'll eventually think of a way to get rid of it. We can't let it get away.
Okay, so this is perhaps it's trying to get some kind of an upgrade, right?
What it is.
Perhaps it's trying to get some kind of an upgrade, something like that.
I heard from the caravanners that there have been a lot of robberies lately, but we haven't been affected.
Oh,
We don't normally see the mechanical crab, and it doesn't disturb our daily lives. It only shows up when the caravans are here, and it runs back to the contaminated region after it's done making
well,
a
it is a
mess.
machine, so perhaps it doesn't get affected by it.
You haven't tried capturing it?
We have, but it's too agile and fast. However, we did unexpectedly learn something the last time we tried to capture it.
What is it?
It apparently lives in the deepest part of the forest, so instead of immediately moving its spoils, it first hides them nearby. Once its stash grows large enough, it moves everything in one go. You'll have to move fast if you want those goods back.
And why haven't you told anyone, those people, this? Why? Why?
How are things? Did you make any progress?
We learned of its behaviors, but much still remains unclear. Assuming normal operational status, mechanical constructs generally act according to their given commands. If I were its owner, I'd command it to steal more valuable things. Or the mora you made. That would be the most efficient method.
Unless you're like Dotori, who doesn't care about Mura but only about his research.
But it only goes after mechanical components. This doesn't make any sense.
Something is definitely up here, you know?
Right. It's really weird.
It sure is.
So, you all found a way to retrieve our goods?
What do you think we have been talking about, my boy?
Do you have any more mechanical parts with you?
Yes, I still have a small bag of samples. They weren't taken since I keep them on me at all times. Oh, are you planning to...
Oh, now you realize.
Under constant external conditions, organisms rarely initiate changes in their habits. Here's what we know so far. It has a mechanical composition, it lives in the contaminated region, and it comes out to steal mechanical components. If we have said components, we can lure it out, capture it, and then make observations for further conclusions.
Good.
Well, chatting like this won't get us anywhere. We're only wasting time.
Will this guy even give us?
You're right. We
But-
don't have any other options right now. This bag of samples
Okay,
is
he's
all
giving
yours, Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our goods back, the caravans will reward you generously.
We don't need anything in return, but I'll be keeping this bag.
Hey, speak
I
for
may have other
yourself.
uses for it later.
This guy needs primos, okay? You speak for yourself.
We'll also need to borrow a sumpter beast. Our act has to be convincing if we want the crab to fall for it.
Oh, yeah, no problem at all. If it means getting our things back, you can even borrow me to do whatever you need.
Bro, never say that to anyone. You may not know how much of a bait you can be made of. I mean, we can probably tie you up and wait for a beast to come devour you just to capture. You do not want to say this to anyone else. Trust me.
I'll have to decline that offer.
Thank you.
Anyway, we'll use the mechanical components and sumpter beast to pose as a transiting caravan and lure out the crab. Once it appears, capture it. I leave the timing to you.
Then let's do this.
We're professionals.
Oh yeah! And crush.
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter, the goods were likely stolen somewhere around here.
Then let's get to it. We'll definitely capture that criminal crab.
Okay, we'll start from here and have the sumpter beast with the components on board lead the way. This sumpter beast isn't familiar with us yet, so be calm and take your time with it.
Or kill it, if necessary.
The sumpter beast went ahead. Let's keep up with it.
Let's just move like this, yeah. Come on! I'm faster than you when I'm moving like this, come on.
Why did it stop?
Huh?
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry.
Okay, I fed it
The
something.
caravanners grew disheartened after their goods were stolen, so they probably didn't feed their animals as...
All right, it's moving again.
Okay, I already fed it, my friend. Okay. Oh, there it is.
Did you hear something?
There it is.
Ah! Is that the mechanical crab the caravan was talking about? It's charging straight at us!
It's not as big as I hoped it to be.
It looks strong. Be careful.
Strong? That thing looks weaker than most ruin guards I've faced. Oh.
Get out of my way!
Oh, that's what you want to do, huh?
Illusion shattered.
Yep, you ain't no match for me, son.
Moment of birth.
You ain't a match for me.
There is no escape.
Okay, never mind. It's not strong, but it is a bit annoying. Let's see.
Now you shall perish.
Now die! Huh? What's going on? It.
Just try to escape this time, you naughty caravan robbing crab!
Is it trying to communicate?
Hey, playing dumb won't save you. Spill it! Why are you stealing so many mechanical parts?
It doesn't seem to understand us.
It doesn't seem capable of comprehending complex questions. Keep an eye on it. I'll search around the area for the caravan's goods. I don't know why you're stealing mechanical parts, but they don't belong to you. Stolen items must be returned to their rightful owners. Any objections?
It looks sad.
You came from the depths of the contaminated region, right? How about you help us with something? If you take us there, I'll give you some mechanical parts as a reward.
Okay, it does understand us.
It reacted.
Does it understand us?
We can't be certain yet. Its excitement may be a simple programmed response upon seeing mechanical components.
Okay, so you want the crab to lead us into the contaminated region?
It actually looks pretty sick.
That's right. The contaminated region has
Look
a
at it
large
go.
and currently expanding perimeter, so it would be difficult to conduct a thorough search. If we charge straight in, we'll get lost like headless pigeons. Also, our new friend here seems to be full of secrets. I've been studying this contaminated region recently, and I have a hypothesis of my own. So to be absolutely safe, it would be best to have a guide lead the way.
Paimon gets it
Fine
now.
by me.
Does the scuttler understand what you're saying?
It doesn't have to, as long as it isn't hostile towards us.
Exactly how you treat a pet.
I
Sometimes.
gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us, we can simply follow along.
It does seem to understand us,
It
you know.
seems to be really happy.
Listen to me. Wait for us here. No running off. We'll be back soon. If you're still here when we return, I'll give you another mechanical part as a reward. Understood?
Does that count as understanding us?
I'm not sure, but our priorities are to retrieve the mechanical components and to purchase Vasanti grass to make medicine with. We should return, but before we do, we need to set up a few traps. Can't have that crab escaping.
Okay. Okay, so are these the traps he was talking about? Huh. Crab looks quite well behaved and does not intend to run away. Okay, then let's just return these. There we go.
Oh! Oh! These are the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them back for us! Ah, thank you all so very much. I don't know how I can repay you. Wait, didn't you want to purchase Vasanti grass? Don't worry about the price. They're on the house. How many do you need?
2 is enough.
No, that won't do. Here, I'll throw in some more.
No need. I've already received a reward from you.
Reward? You mean that bag of mechanical parts? Ah, they aren't worth much compared to this merchandise.
But those parts are very useful to me. Just like the Vasanti grass. I retrieved the things you needed, and you gave me what I needed in return. We're even. Oh, and before we go, just a reminder, the forest has an intricate and biodiverse ecosystem. Even if there were no mechanical crabs, other dangers are still present. Take caution on this route.
Noted. Thank you all ever so much.
He's
Let's
a nice
return
guy.
to the village. The earlier we can give the child medicine, the sooner he'll start feeling better.
Yeah, let's get going. What are we waiting for? Wait, hold on. What? What? Are you serious right now? Are you serious? I have to first do this? Are you serious with me? Okay guys, let's just finish the first part of this until I can get back to the story quest. Kale! No, wait, how do you really pronounce her name? Kale, I think. Either way, you're giving me too much trouble now. Let's just hurry up.
So Tanjiro's supposed to be here in Gandharvaville looking for inspiration. But how do we find him? Should we yell his name at the top of our lungs?
That sounds like a bad idea. We might alert the forest ranger.
Hey, buddy. What's your name? What are you doing here all alone? Do you live in Gandharvaville?
I think I know who that is.
Regardless, don't worry. As a trainee forest ranger,
Yep.
I'll do everything I can to help you.
Hi, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm Rozzy. Don't mind me. I know the way back to Gandharvaville.
You sound like you're about to cry.
When people say, don't mind me, what they really mean is don't worry about me. That's all the more reason not to leave you alone.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, don't cry. What's wrong? Take your time. You can tell me all about it. Huh. That voice sounds familiar. Paimon's heard it somewhere before.
It's Kalle.
Oh, it's Kalle!
Yeah, that's how I pronounce it.
Child
Kalle.
who seems to be upset.
Kalle.
Let's go say hi.
The sooner the better. There you are.
Kalle, how have you been? Paimon and Traveler. I've been doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. I'm helping Master Tighnari patrol the forest. What brings you here? We're here on an errand. We heard your voice, so we thought we'd come ask you for help. You seem kinda busy, though.
I'll be
You
fine.
do not sound fine.
You go help them first, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm okay, really. The sand got into my eyes, that's all.
Kid, you ain't fooling anyone.
What a well-mannered child.
We can't just leave him here. See? He agrees with Ma.
Sand? There is not a lot of sand in a forest. You keep saying you're okay because you don't want us to know what you're upset about, right?
Maybe.
That's exactly why you have to get it off your chest. Here's a trick. If you're keeping a secret that bothers you, you can try telling it all to a tree hollow.
A tree hollow?
Or like sometimes you can put it to a door, like you can just talk to your, like how people talk to their pets or their plants, like that.
Yeah,
right?
a tree hollow. Do you know Tanja's stories? The Aranara living in the forest will patiently listen to every word children say. Maybe there really are Aranara living in the tree hollows that will listen to you.
I think we know what this Arnara is, and we have met
You
them.
like the R&R stories too?
Of course, I love them.
Oh, people who like R&R are the best. Okay, I'll try telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Thanks, Miss Forest Ranger. You know everything.
Aw, you're just exaggerating. Anyway, I'm trying to be like my friend, who always does her best to cheer people up when they seem sad.
Amber.
So, how are you doing? Feeling any better now? The forest is very dangerous, so how about we stick together?
Sure.
Wow, Cully's so good with kids.
You handle that expertly.
Well, helping children who are lost in the rainforest is all part of a forest ranger's duty. So, what was it you wanted help with? You're not lost too, are you?
We actually want to go deeper into the forest.
Okay, so you're looking for a children's author from Port Olmos called Tanja. And he's here in Gandharvaville, looking for inspiration. Wait, when you say Tanja, do you mean the Tanja?
Yeah, the guy you were just talking about a few seconds ago.
That's right, Uncle Tanja. So he's in the area, looking for inspiration for a new story as we speak?
Oh, she's a fan.
This is amazing. Could you wait for me for a second? I'll run Razzie back to Gandharvaville and then I'll be right back. I've always been curious what the man behind those incredible stories is like in person.
Maybe his junior spends a lot of time in solitary confinement. Wow. Maybe he's from a wealthy family. Maybe he's one of the nice familiar. I really want to... I'm really confused between these two. Huh. Meeny, miny. Okay, I'm gonna pick this one.
Tanja's just a normal guy.
Even so, he must be more creative than most people. Wait, hold on. Rossi, do you mean you've met Tanja before?
Mm-hmm. He's my dad.
What a plot twist!
Your dad? Tanja's your dad? As in you're Tanja's son?
Uh-huh.
Ah, Paimon sees. That guy at Akara Crash told us that Tanja brought his son along with him. So he meant Razi. Why are you here on your own, though? Did you and Tanja get separated?
We had an argument. I was upset, so
Oh.
I ran off here by myself.
It's a child-dad argument.
Oh,
Son
in
dad
that
argument.
case, we should take you back to Gandharville first. Then we'll look for your dad and tell him where you are.
No, I'm good. Thanks for your advice, Kale. I'm not so upset anymore. Come with me. I'll take you to him.
Oh, he knows where he is. God.
Yay! Thanks, Razi! Paimon thought we'd be spending the whole day looking for him.
Woohoo!
Oh my gosh! I can't believe I'm actually gonna meet the Tanja!
Why do I feel like all her expectations are going to be crushed?
Oh.
Yep. Oh wait, I just get her like this? Oh, I was not expecting that. Okay, I was expecting like to get her like do all sort of challenges and get her in the like end of the story quest, or at least like do some challenges to a certain point and then get her to a score or buying her. I was not expecting to get her like this. Okay.
So Tanja headed this way. I know this place pretty well. Follow me.
Hold on. Some first. No. Oh, it's all expired. Got it. Okay, where is she? There we go. Don't really have any 5-star weapons as of yet, but I got this bow and this one too. I'll just give her this one for now. Yeah. I'll do the artifact and everything else later. Welcome to the theme, Kali.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Okay, so first things first, let's see if the story quest which we are originally planning to do is available again. It's still not available? Damn it. Do I have to make a part 2 of this entire video? I was not planning to do this event on YouTube. I seriously was not planning to do this. But it looks like I have to make a part 2 just for this. There goes my Honkai Impact plans. I have to reschedule Honkai Impact now. Great. I really need to reschedule Honkai Impact now.
Rosie! Where are you, Rosie?
We are here, ma'am. You're here, sir.
Oh, Rosie! Thank goodness I finally found you. What would I do without you, my son? Were you in danger? Did the wild beasts scare you? Did the stars guide your way?
Okay. This guy is...
I'm okay.
He's weird.
Oh, thanks
From
to
that
their
one
help.
line, I think he's weird.
Thank you. Thank you all. I dare say that even the most cold-hearted Spino crocodile would be moved to tears by your kindness.
I think I understand what kind of character Hoyo was decided to put for this guy. And I do not like it one bit. It's awkward.
It's nothing. It's all part of my responsibility as a trainee forest ranger. I'm the one who should thank you for creating so many wonderful stories for the children of Sumeru. I love them too.
Really? I didn't know anyone read my stories apart from young children. That must mean you're still in touch with your inner child.
Yep.
Okay, then. I have the inspiration for my next story. It shall be about an Aranara granny who's a child at heart.
Huh?
Okay.
It's an honor to become the source of your inspiration.
This is cuteness overload right here.
Whoa, Kale looks like she's about to pass out. Hey Kale, are you okay?
She's
I'm
more
okay.
than just okay.
Sorry, I just got a little too excited.
Are you two story lovers as well? Yes. The moment I saw you, the image of an aura giant and an aura finch traveling together popped into my mind.
Ara Giant and Ara Finch. I mean, tasked with seeking your help. Yep, I'm the Ara Giant and she's the Ara Finch.
Ah, excellent! Improvisation! Yes, mount your trusty steed of imagination and canter through the lush meadows of lyrical expression. You have the potential to become a celebrated storyteller too, you know.
Seems like Tanja has a slightly exaggerated view of what it means to be a children's author.
You did not realize that now.
Also, Paimon's not a finch. That's nothing to get excited about.
I think there are many people who beg to differ. Oh, I didn't notice that slime, the slime over there, the animal slime. Gotta kill it soon. Let's put the business aside and get down to this. Let's put this aside and get down to this.
Akara Crafts. Akara
Oh,
Crafts.
tell me you don't even remember them.
Oh, right. I remember now. That small boat once sailed into the sea of my memory, but before long it floated away over the horizon, never to be seen again. Perhaps for the best. After all, a wild tempest was a raging
Just get
in
to the
Tangier
damn
Harbor.
point, my burn.
What? Paimon has no idea what he's saying.
No one has any idea what he's saying.
What should we do? Do you think we should get Tighnari to take a look at him?
You're just calling him insane at this one time.
Dad's saying he forgot about helping the people at Akara Crafts learn more
Okay,
about
this kid knows
Aranara
everything.
because right now he has something more important to do.
Oh, that's what he meant. Well, there it is. All the proof you needed that this kid is definitely Tanjir's son. Wait, no, this isn't the time for all that. Tanjir, your help is pretty vital to the toy makers. You gotta do something.
But the garden that blooms before my eyes is of greater importance, for therein lies the beautiful Padisara that all the children of Sumeru dream of.
Kid, translate this for us.
I, Tanjir, have found evidence of Aranara activity right here in the Avidia Forest, conclusively proving that Aranara not only exist in stories, but in real life too.
Yeah, no shit, we have seen them already.
If I manage to document the first real-life Aranara sighting, the petty problems that perplex Akara Crafts will be untangled in no time. Meanwhile, I may well be able to leverage this to assume leadership of the academia. Then all across Sumeru will know of the great Tanjir living in humble Port Ormos.
Okay, I don't think you will be able to do that, my boy. But, my man, but still, come on. Yep. Yep, everyone is like, who's gonna tell this man?
I haven't written any papers myself, but I think you need to have a bunch of them approved by the review board before entering the academia. You also need a detailed and objective experiment record. Anyway, Tanja, what did you mean by evidence of R&R activity?
The hook's what's important in a story. The great storyteller Tanjir never gives his audience the bait right away. Come with me.
Okay, I guess we're following them.
Wait, not that way.
What's that way?
Kale, what's wrong? Nothing, but that way leads us deeper into the Avidia Forest. I'm just concerned for Tanja's safety. And I think I'm starting to understand why Razi and Tanja were fighting.
Maybe there's something else going on. Maybe that's the secret Razi was keeping. Please, for God's sake, tell me the story quest is available again. I'll have to just do the event quest, won't I? I'll have to finish this entire event quest. Damn it.
Just as I expected, the promise of one of my stories has kept you hot on my heels.
No, we're just concerned about your safety.
But this is just an evidence of Aranara?
You can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart. Look with your heart and you too will understand.
That sounds like an adeptus thing, and I don't think you're an adeptus.
Paimon's not sure what look with your heart means, but anyway, let's start by investigating the area around this tree hollow.
Her image of him is just crumbling to bits. Okay, just checking.
Dad never used to be like this. It's all my fault.
Okay, something is really up. Okay, Kale. Yep.
I'm okay. You guys go ahead.
Yep, her image of him is crumbling to bits, isn't it?
You can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart. This line is at the beginning and also the end of Aranara's vow. I'm certain that in 100 years' time, this line will become a famous proverb in Sumeru. Don't you think?
Nope, not at all. You dream big, my friend. It's good to dream. And is this what we're looking for?
Hey, look! There's a note here! Could this be the evidence that Tanja was talking about? The handwriting's so hard to read. It's too hard. I can't remember the names of all these mushrooms. Do Aranara need to learn about mushroom classification?
I think it's that little boy. Razi, I think his name was. I keep forgetting.
Here's another note that says, "This tree hollow is my castle." That sounds more like something an Aranara from the stories would say. There's another one here. If only I were a clever Aranara. A clever Aranara. Is the emphasis on clever or Aranara?
I have no idea. Let's see what's up.
How does it feel to bear witness to a groundbreaking discovery? Exciting, isn't it?
They look like messages left behind by children.
The crude handwriting may look like a child's, but don't forget, we're in the middle of a rainforest. I doubt that a child would be able to reach this deep into the forest, and I doubt even more that they would think of this lowly tree hollow as some sort of impenetrable castle.
No, that's exactly what a child would do.
I boldly
Look at him.
hypothesize that this tree hollow is in fact the Aranara's academia. The notes we saw were written by the Aranara themselves. There is no doubt in my mind about that.
Nope, it was this kid.
An Aranara that wasn't so bright left a note here wishing to become a clever Aranara.
Oh, and she's looking down.
Oh, I shall craft a new story for them and call it The Aranara in the Tree Hollow. How's that? Don't the very words just conjure up images of Aranara in your mind's eye?
Nope.
Not at all.
Well, many an adventurer knows how to take to the skies with their easily visible wind gliders, yet they do not possess the invisible wings of imagination, making it hard for them to keep up with my train of thought. How about you, Miss Forest Ranger? Do you soar into the atmosphere on the wings of imagination?
Huh? Me? I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute.
Maybe I do, but maybe not. Anyway, it has nothing to do with me, so...
Till now, I was thinking those messages were left behind by the little kid. Were these messages left behind by Kale? I'm starting to feel like it's her who left behind those messages. Like, you know how she's a fan of the Aranara stories? Everything okay? Are you not feeling well?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just that witnessing Tanja's creative process is a little...
Breaks your image of him entirely.
Overwhelming.
Oh, Yes. Yes. Overwhelming.
I would say weird.
For now, I've decided to stay here with Razi until we witness the legendary moment when the Aranara appear in this hollow.
Um, just saying, you first need to like what was the thing's name again? I can't really remember the tree's name. It is such an important part of the lore, but I still can't remember his name for some reason. Nope, I can't remember the tree's name. Irminsul, yes, now I remember. Yeah. Don't we like first need to see the connect our consciousness to the Irminsul before we are able to see the Aranara?
Don't worry, I won't let the Akara Crafts toymakers down. When a real Aranara appears, their little troubles will be resolved in an instant.
He seems pretty stubborn. Looks like we'll have to stay here and wait a little longer.
Yep.
No, I think we should return to our camp first. Tanja, in Aranara and the Three Little Fungus, it says that Aranara are very sensitive creatures. I don't think they'll show up if we stay here.
Oh? Was that in the story? Ah!
You forgot
yes,
your
I
own
remember now.
story?
Miss Forest Ranger, you sure know your stuff.
You forgot your own story?
In that case, let's go back to camp and call it a day.
But I mean,
We'll
you kinda,
continue our search for evidence
well,
first thing in the morning.
It is said that he wrote many stories, so it is kind of obviously doesn't remember everything he wrote, but still. You aren't supposed to forget something you're so passionate about. Not that easily, anyway. Okay. Okay, now. Let's see. Tomorrow. And done. Okay.
Traveler, wake up!
What's wrong? Did the Arnar show up?
It's not the Aranara. It's Kale. She's gone. Oh,
Okay, now where is
I've been
she?
worried about Kale since last night. Even though she kept telling us she was okay after we saw the evidence of Aranara activity, she's been acting kind of strange.
Maybe the Tanja was too much for her.
Anyway, let's go find her. Hey, look! Aren't these Kale's footprints? But why are they headed towards the tree hollow?
Yep, I think I know what's going on.
So Kale came back here alone. Is she waiting for the Aranara to show up?
Nope.
And I thought this was a place nobody knew about. I never thought Tanja would find it, or that I would run into the Traveler and Paimon.
Yep, I knew it was her.
If I'd known, I would have just told the tree hollow instead of writing it down. There must be another way to practice my handwriting.
It's about her. She's like Shinsho. Her handwriting is terrible, isn't it?
Now I've created a whole new problem for myself. What do I do now? Dress up as an Haranara? Oh, no, that won't work. I should be writing something that an Aranara would never say, so that Tanja won't mistake me for one of them. But what should I write? What should I write? Oh, I've got it. There's no way Tanja could see this as the work of an Aranara. So the evidence of Aranara activity we saw during the day was actually evidence of Kale's activity.
Yep.
Why didn't she just tell Tanja?
Perhaps that's her secret.
Oh, right. Kale told Razi that he could tell any secret to a tree hollow. Must be because that's what she does. And now she even writes it down.
Kali must have her reasons.
Yeah, you're right. We'll keep her secret for her. Oh, looks like she's almost done writing. Let's head back.
Aha! there's a new note just as I expected. Yes, yes! It's the same handwriting, which means it must have been written by the same Aranara. Let's see what it says.
Ooh, what could it be?
What could it be?
I want to visit Mondstadt during the Ludi Harpastum again? No, that's impossible.
Okay.
This must be some kind of mistake. How could an Aranara go to Mondstadt for the Ludi Harpastum? Even I would never write that into a fairy tale.
That's because
In
it's
other
not.
words, the notes can't have been left by an Aranara. Yeah. If you ask me, they were probably left by a passing merchant from Mondstadt or something. Definitely not an Aranara.
Yep.
No, I refuse to believe it.
Spice falls into a deep trance when faced by the fact. Please help Akara Crafts
can't.
now.
What do you mean you can't? It's not like it'll take you a huge amount of effort.
I don't think someone who barely puts in effort into anything, you have the right to talk about effort.
You've written so many stories beloved by the children. I'm sure you can help create carvings that are just as successful.
I believe you, Tender.
No! I can't do it.
Okay,
I
what's
thought
up?
that if I could find an Aranara, I'd be able to help Akara Crafts. But it was someone from Mondstadt all along.
But
Yep.
you've managed to write all those stories without ever having seen a real Aranara, right? What makes this so different?
Okay.
Rossi, you tell them.
Okay, what's going on?
Really? Can I?
Oh, don't tell me.
Yes, it's fine. Tell them. I know this is the moment you've been waiting for.
Okay. Kale, Traveler, Paimon, do you remember when I said that there was a secret I didn't want to tell anyone?
Yep, I do.
I didn't want to tell anyone the secret, but it made me feel very sad and also turned Dad into a completely different person. So, I think I should tell you. Dad isn't the one who came up with all those Aranara stories.
Yep, I felt like it.
What? Hold on. So if Uncle Tanja wasn't the author, then who was it? Wait. You don't mean... It was me.
Yep.
Dad's been telling stories in Port Ormos for as long as I can remember. I always got to listen to all his new stories. Every night, Dad would give me a Zaytun peach for dinner, and I'd eat it while he told his stories. The Zaytun peaches were delicious, but Dad's stories
Oh,
were
God.
really bad. He always uses sentences that are really hard to understand and strange, metaphors, I think they're called. But
Okay.
Dad kept on going, telling his stories again and again. Oh, one time, he even borrowed a camera from Lord Sangemabe's shop and got me to take pictures of him in action. Dad showed me the picture and said that it shall become the precious record of Sumeru's best storyteller early in his career.
You need to go to Lua and get some help from them.
Even though I only had Zaytun peaches to eat and not so great stories to listen to, I was happy. Then one day, I tried telling Dad a story I came up with. Dad seemed really excited from the very beginning. He looked really happy. He lifted me up high into the air and told me to continue. He lifted me up so high that I was looking down at him. As I continued with my story, I saw his expression gradually change. And when I got to my favorite part, Dad started crying. I guess he must have been moved by my story. When Dad put me back down, I looked up at him again, but now he had a scary look in his eyes. You remember it so vividly.
So it
It's not
seems-
only Rossi. I too remember every detail of what happened that day. After that, I gradually grew in fame and started making money. I became Sumeru's best storyteller, just as I always dreamed. Finally, we could afford more than just Zaytun peaches for dinner. I thought it would make Rossi happy.
I was really happy at first, but then everyone started calling me Tanja's son instead of Razi.
Yep.
I kind of guessed why, but I also didn't want to believe it. Dad got busier with things that had nothing to do with storytelling. like that request from Akara Crafts. So I made up my mind that this time, I just want to be good old Rozzy so that Dad will become good old Dad again. Instead of Dad the way he is now, starting every story with, dedicated to my dearest Rozzy. I prefer my dad how he used to be, stumbling over words and not knowing how to end the story. That's why I decided to keep how I imagine R&R to look like a secret.
Wait, Paimon gets it now. To sum up, all of Uncle Tandra's fairy tales were actually stories written by Rozzy. And because Rozzy didn't want Tandra to keep living a lie, he refused to help him with the Kara Crafts commission.
Yes. That's why I tried looking for possible evidence of Aranara. But it turned out that I was just being a clown, as always. And not even a funny one. I'm a terrible father.
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry, Rassi. I'm so sorry. And I owe you all an apology, too, for wasting your time. Rozzy's the only one who can help Akara Crafts. If you can manage to persuade him, that is. Right now, I think I just want to find a tree hollow and be quiet for a while.
Are we gonna let this happen?
It's up to Rozzy
You want
now.
me to help Akara Crafts with their carving? Well, I did mention what the Aranara look like in my stories, but to make a carving, we might need more details. Kale, Traveler, and Paimon, I might need your help on this one. I've never really left Port Ormos before. This is my first time in Gandharvaville. Well, it's my first time being so far from home. Sumeru is so much bigger than I thought. Seeing new places has given me loads of new ideas for my R&R stories. So I want to visit more places in Sumeru. That way, I can help Akara Crafts create an R&R carving that everyone will love. And I also want to take pictures of Dad everywhere that we travel to.
You still want me to come with you? Even after all I've done?
Yeah, of course. Come on, you're the best dad ever.
I really can't comment on this. This is such a touching moment.
This is the happiest Rozzy has sounded since we met him.
I want to thank you, Kale.
Huh? Me? I didn't do anything to help.
No, you just cleared up your misunderstanding by putting down that thing with your terrible handwriting.
You told me about telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Even though I didn't have the time to find a tree hollow, telling everyone my secret made me feel so much better.
Yeah, it's hard to keep too many secrets. And there's no need to hide our mistakes from others all the time. I made a lot of mistakes back in Mondstadt, but when I look back on them, it all feels more like a new beginning.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm sure this experience will be the same for Tanja.
Yes. I'll do my best to become a good father again. Wait.
Yep!
Did you just say you've been to Mondstadt?
Yep! I was just saying, did she just spill the beans?
I just...
Yeah, I was like, did she just spill the beans?
Never mind that. Come on now. Akara Crafts is waiting for us. Let's go, Rozzy. Grab that camera and see what hidden inspiration you can discover along the way.
And just change the topic so she doesn't have to talk about her bad handwriting.
Okay, let's go. Come on, Dad.
Yep, she's just running
Rozzy,
away.
slow down and watch your step.
Looks like everybody's goes crazy. Let's catch up with them. You will discover all sorts of new and fantastic things by exploring Sumeru. Currently using screen-crafted cameras to record them. While using cameras and viewpoint is not worth keeping a record on the camera to display the mission you take and just your photos taking distance cameras. Okay.
The anniversary of Akara Crafts is coming up. Paimon wonders what the children thought of the R&R carvings we helped create. Let's go check it out.
Okay, so it's like that, huh? Wait, hold on. Okay, this is up again. Okay. Now I'm doing is I actually want to finish this thing. No, you know what? Let's just finish this thing. Really.
Reduced to
Let's
just
just
standing
finish this.
around. How absurd.
Let's just finish this, and then I'll get back to the main story quest. I'll finish this and get back to the main story quest. That's what I'm gonna do. Soundtrack is pretty nice.
I got the same one again. When will I get the chubby, squishy one? I guess I'll just have to save up my allowance and get them all.
Huh? I thought you came here every day. Have you still not collected them all yet? You should have gotten them as a set. That way, you get 7 different designs at once.
But then there's no surprise.
Yep.
Surprises are boring. I want to have every design there is. That's what you do when you really love something. I finally saved up enough to buy the set today.
Wow.
Oh, I'm very sorry, but the one Cassette bought was our very last carving. We're out of stock today, but we're working on expanding our team, so please check back tomorrow.
Fine, I'll come back tomorrow. Just so you know, R&R carvings are more than just stock.
Yeah!
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry.
Sorry, buddy. Our Aranara carvings have sold out for today.
Sold out? Oh no. I was gonna buy one for my cousin who's visiting tomorrow.
You can just come with him tomorrow.
Hey, how about this? You live near Bronte's house, right? We'll deliver the new carvings to you first thing tomorrow.
Wow, thanks, Mr. Fies. Don't forget, okay?
I promise. Akara Crafts would never let down a child.
Looks like everything is going well then.
Ah, more customers. Sorry, our Aranara carvings have...
Nope.
Hey, it's you guys. Thank you so much for your help. We've been planning on visiting you to express our gratitude, but as you can see, our store's been really busy. If it weren't for you, the store's anniversary might have been a different story.
Looks like your business is doing well. Looks like Arna are really popular.
It's all thanks to Rossi. He has so much creativity at such a young age. Oh.
Yep.
And we would like you to have the prototype Aranara as a small token of appreciation.
Whoa, wait.
Yeah.
This looks kinda...
You sure you aren't selling us I mean...
right.
Mind-blowing.
Mind-blowing. It has a very, mysterious feel.
Are you sure they aren't selling us their trash for free because they don't want to get rid of it like that?
We appreciate your thought, but please give us some time to decide if we want to keep it.
Yep.
The R&R father owned up to his mistake and was forgiven by his R&R son.
Yep.
I think everyone will like how the story goes. But the reason the father owned up to his mistake was too simple.
Perhaps we could make them go through some kind of hardship together. I'm sure they'll become more understanding of each other that way. The R&R father will feel guilty after seeing his son work hard.
When the R&R father starts feeling guilty, should he speak more slowly or more quickly?
That depends on the R&R son. It would be interesting to hear them speak at different paces.
Hey, Tanja and Rossi.
Okay, they're up
What's
to
your
the
deal?
next story. This is
Dad
so
and I are
wholesome
just discussing our latest
and
story.
emotional.
I'll be the one telling the story this time. But I'm a little nervous about telling a story in front of so many people. That's why I'm asking Dad for advice.
Oh, Sumeru's gonna have a new young storyteller.
If it weren't for you, Razi would surely have left me for good.
I'm so glad everything worked out. But there's still something that doesn't quite add up. Oh, what is it? Do you need help investigating something? Why would a monster leave a note in a tree hollow deep in the Avidia forest?
Oh, you're just teasing her now.
I thought we moved on from this topic. It was just a coincidence.
Now you're just
A lot of
teasing
people
us.
write down their secrets and hide them in tree hollows.
It's not a big deal at all.
Looks like I'm flustered all of a sudden. Is it really that common?
Okay. I
Yup.
have my secrets and troubles too. And I tell them the tree hollows. But seeing Razi and Tanja has given me an idea. Traveler, could you be my tree hollow?
It'd be my pleasure. Okay. Finally. I think we're done with it, finally. Yup, I think we're done with that. Yup. Now we can finally start with get back to what we were originally planning to do today. Okay. Let's go and give this kid his medicine. Sorry you had to wait for a little while. I was just preparing some toys from some other children. You know, toys take more priority over medicine, right? I hope you understand.
Oh, hi there, Traveler and Paimon.
We're here.
Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment. Do you need me to help grind the medicine?
No need. A precise dosage is required this time, so I'll do it myself.
Oh, okay.
But once I'm done, you can deliver the medication to the child. He gets a little nervous when I'm around for too long. I don't think he finds me very approachable.
You have too much sass, my bro.
I'll go prepare the medication. Traveler, give me a hand.
How is he? Doing any better? I feel like he's doing a lot better, and his temperature is returning to normal.
That's great to know.
Oh yeah, he asked me to tell you that Suna came by earlier, and he told her everything about the toy. Suna didn't get mad, so he wanted to thank you. Can I ask what happened?
It's nothing.
Yeah.
Did you prepare the traveling gear I asked you to?
Of course I did. Are you going somewhere far away?
Yes, we're going to the contaminated region. Judging by its size, we will likely have to stay overnight. I'm leaving everything to you while I'm gone.
Huh? But I can't even begin to compare to you.
Go on, don't worry about it.
Many things are learned by doing. And once they've been done, you'll realize they weren't as difficult as you once thought they were.
As someone who's about to go to college and leave home, this line hits hard for me.
Deal with problems as you yourself see fit. You don't have to emulate me.
That's right. You'll do great, Kale. All right, then I'll do my best. Master, Traveler, Paimon, take care of yourselves.
Everything will be fine with Tighnari around. Don't worry.
We'll be all right. You'll understand the reason for this excursion once we arrive at the contaminated region. You put too much confidence in me. Anyway, like you said, things will likely be uneventful. Let's return and find that crab.
Worthless!
We're here. There should be... Huh? Where's the crab?
It's gone.
Don't secretly scuttle away.
The traps weren't triggered, so it should still be here. Odd.
Did it go through the underground or fly? Nope, it's still there. It's here.
You honored our agreement and waited here until we returned. As such, I'll hold up my end and give you another mechanical part. Keep it safe. I'm not giving you another one if you lose it.
Okay.
Glad you're satisfied. If you want more mechanical parts, take us deeper into the contaminated region. I want to see what happened there. What caused the Avidya forest to become like this?
So let's follow the crab. So this is the contaminated region?
So this is the contaminated region that
Yep,
everyone's
exactly
been
what Paimon
talking
said.
about. Oh, it definitely looks different from normal. It's like
really creepy and suffocating.
It's not as bad as the Withering region, though.
Do you feel unwell at all?
Doing fine so far.
Good. It's as I predicted. Elemental power confers a degree of resistance against the contaminated region's influence.
Something we share with the Withering region.
How do you know that?
I haven't entered the contaminated region for a proper investigation, but I've conducted quite a few controlled experiments. My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal?
They have elemental energy? They're brighter.
This flower species is formally known as the Sumeru rose, but it is also known as the ley line lodestar. They're sensitive to ley lines and emit varying amounts of light in response. Excessive brightness indicates a dangerous level of ley line activity in the surrounding area.
Oh.
From the looks of things, the ley lines around here are already out of control.
You're saying the contamination here is coming from ley lines?
I can't confirm that right now, but I think that is the case. Let's take another look around and see if we can discover more clues.
Let's get going then. Let's just take this just in case. Yep, there's more of you.
You know, we haven't seen any animals this entire time. The birds used to chirp really loudly, and there were a lot of foxes.
This contaminated region currently appears to have a critical efflux of ley line energy, which is probably the root cause of the patient's cognitive disturbances. Some animals have keen awareness. They sensed something abnormal in this area and fled.
Leaky ley lines sure can cause a lot of damage, huh?
Yep, we have already
Like
seen how
how
much
plants have
what we can do
preferred
in the
growth
past.
conditions, we also gradually habituate to our surrounding environment. Climate, temperature, humidity, intensity of ley line energies. When people live under fixed conditions, they reach a sort of homeostasis with their environment. This equilibrium is broken when the surrounding environment abruptly changes, causing people's bodies to react in abnormal ways.
Oh, yes.
If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However, the average person cannot adapt to changes in ley line energy, and so they fall ill.
I see.
Then why are we okay?
I'm not sure why you are, but he and I are fine because our elemental capabilities allow us to adapt to this kind of change.
But how this very line here related to Paimon is sus as hell.
Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. The only one who can freely traverse this place is probably the mechanical crab. That's about it for the investigation. Help me find an open space. I want to test something.
Okay.
Environment, no wind. Target parameters, normal. Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
What is it?
What's this?
A purification device that I made. It can absorb excess ley line energy and temporarily stabilize an area.
What a neat thing! Let's set up more and cover the entire region!
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. Unfortunately, once this contamination is present, it isn't something that a few purification devices can fix. The purification devices have their limits. At best, they can only prevent the contaminated region from expanding temporarily. If we want to permanently eradicate the contamination from the ley line effluence, we'll need to tackle the source.
At the heart of the contaminated region.
That's right.
Okay, what's going on?
Huh? The mechanical crab is acting a little strange.
Something's approaching.
Yep, it has taken out the shield like a defense.
So that's it. Now that the ley line energy has stabilized, the monsters that had left are starting to return. Get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close to the purification device.
Oh shit.
Shine down! Insolent!
Die. What kind of enemies did they add in this thing?
Whew. That's all of them.
Only 2? Nope! What the hell?
Hey! Where are you? Wait for us! Let's hurry and keep up. The mechanical crab went that way. Let's keep up.
Help! Help!
The hell? Okay, first let's get at them.
Burst forth.
Illusion shattered.
Useless. Disappear.
You aren't even a challenge for me, dude.
Worthless. Here.
You are no challenge. Oh, you're still alive? I thought you were dead. I thought this guy was dead. Okay, no mind. He is dead now. Okay, who are you?
Spare me. Please spare me.
Hey, are you okay?
What's going on?
These injuries are superficial. Don't move, I'll patch you up.
Who are you all? What happened to those mechanical monsters?
Don't worry, we took care of them.
Oh, good.
Yep.
That's good.
Oh, you're going to give this man a heart attack.
It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? Krabby here isn't a bad guy. It heard you shouting for help and brought us here to rescue you.
It's faking it. It has to be. Maybe it's gonna partner up with the other mechanical monsters and kill me. Do you know what's inside the forest? It's all crawling with mechanical freaks.
Okay.
I just came here to pick herbs, but I accidentally went into the contaminated region and almost died.
Yep.
I gotta get out of here. Ah, yes. Yes. I have to escape.
This guy is losing it.
Be careful. These mechanical life forms are up to no good. It'd be best if you stayed far, far away from them. No wonder the academia wanted to completely ban the existence of mechanical life forms. Those things should be annihilated.
Are you okay?
He's anything but okay.
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. He's been inside the contaminated region for too long. We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. At that point, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared medication that will return him to normal.
That's good. Now will you lead us to where you're going? Expecting something?
So you think you did a good job and want a part as your reward?
So it seems...
It's so hard to understand.
Alright, regardless of what you're thinking, you did some real good this time. That's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Need any help with it?
Okay, he said no, he understands us.
Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. What was going through your owner's mind when he made you, I wonder? You're like a giant mechanical crab on the outside and a fluffy little hamster on the inside. And also, how do you feel about that person saying that you're as evil as the other mechanical life forms?
A question
Okay,
mark?
it definitely doesn't understand you.
No, I don't think it understands us but and can't speak.
It seems like it possesses limited understanding only towards matters related to mechanical components. Help others to get parts. That's probably its thought process. As for why it, or rather its owner, is collecting so many components, I'm not sure. It's getting late. So let's set up camp for the night. We'll explore further tomorrow, after a night's rest.
Let's keep going
Hey,
then.
over here. Come on, you big lummox. Raise your head and look up.
Okay, don't give me that sass. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. So where are we going, my dude?
Let's set up camp here.
Alright, Paimon also thinks it's a good spot.
Oh. Any particular reason?
This place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of delicious food.
A very Paimon reason.
You're not wrong, but the primary reason for choosing this place is because its higher elevation keeps us away from the water vapor below. Rainforests are very wet. You should always be careful when spending the night in damp places. For the next tasks at hand, let's divide and conquer. I'll set up the tent, you'll be in charge of making the fire, and Paimon will forage for edibles nearby.
Leave it to Paimon. Paimon's a pro.
I think you will even eat a slime.
I'm not expecting that much.
Yep.
Just do what you can. That's right. You can use rushes to start a fire in the wilderness. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The downside is that they produce a lot of smoke.
Traveler, Tighnari, Paimon couldn't find any food. Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants until we came here. They were all sort of weird-looking mushrooms, but Paimon didn't know which ones were edible. Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and Paimon was gonna fly over and pick them up, but the dead leaves on top suddenly started moving. It freaked Paimon out.
I think that was
Those
a
were
monster.
probably dead leaf butterflies. They camouflage as dead leaves to evade predators. My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over, so they fled. Little did they know that you were more scared than they were. Never mind.
Wow.
The tent's up, so you two go rest. I'll forage for food.
And he brought us food.
Oh, you found some already.
It's more useful than Paimon.
Hey! Paimon understands it this time. It wants mechanical parts again.
Sorry, no part this time.
And he's mad.
That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing resulted in a reward, then it might start to take advantage of the system. I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative reward at a later time.
Are you running low on parts?
That is one reason.
Okay, we know that. And it looks dejected.
It looks really sad.
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding if I don't give it something. All right, here's another for you.
And it's happy again.
I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts on lookout duty tonight. You two can sleep first. I'll wake you up later.
We need lookouts?
Yes. Even though most animals fled because of the ley lines, we can't completely let down our guard. It's settled then. I'll set up some pest-repelling devices so poisonous insects don't come crawling into the tent. Have a good night. Not too good, though.
Okay.
You're still awake?
So what now? Okay, just rest. Okay, got it.
Paimon's getting sleepy. Is this because of the ley lines?
It could be these things.
It's been a while since we camped outside like this. This is like when we just started adventuring together. Nighty-night.
Okay, so we are waking up now. There's Tighnari.
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well?
Very well.
That's good. I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to sleep, so I specially used 2 of my homemade incenses.
Yep, I had a feeling.
Don't worry. They're made from all natural ingredients. They have a light fragrance and aren't harmful to the body. Speaking of which, have you seen the crab?
We
It
just
was
woke up, dude.
scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where it went.
Are you wary of it?
So you can tell. My suspicion is less towards the crab and more directed to its unrevealed owner. A ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without any warning. Someone probably disrupted the natural flow of the ley lines. Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia has banned mechanical lifeform research for years, so the origin of these creatures is very suspect.
So the academia previously conducted research on mechanical life forms, and they banned the research.
Topics related to mechanical lifeforms were popular in the Spontama for a time. Some of my juniors had also thrown themselves into such research. They proposed an intriguing idea. Use our knowledge to create a new and practical lifeform that could help humanity conquer nature. However,
Okay.
no matter which modules or parts are installed, a machine is innately a construct that receives and executes commands. They can never possess self-awareness like us or other living organisms.
I don't know, that crabs seem to be pretty self-aware.
In their pursuit to discover the differences between mechanical and biological life forms, zealous researchers performed unregulated vivisections and other absurdly cruel experiments on animals. Research on mechanical life forms was thus banned. The irony is that the researchers became even more impetuous afterward. Who knows? Maybe this subject will be unbanned in a few years.
Do you not like this area of subject?
That's a difficult question to answer. I'm interested in the topic of mechanical life, but I don't like the researchers' attitudes.
Anything particular, or because the conquest of nature is bad?
It's just my personal opinion. My ancestors and the
Oh,
Veluca
it's
Shuna
back.
of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. The blood of my people were born from this symbiotic relationship. So to me, all life is important. To understand life, you must first respect it. Life is not an expendable commodity, and knowledge should not be wielded like a scepter. These are the points of contention I have with some researchers, and why I left the academia. By placing yourself above other life forms, what kind of results do you expect to get from researching pure life with impure intentions?
I understand what you mean.
Really? Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Yo, buddy, how you going? How's it going?
Coffee? Did you prepare this for us?
It looks like it wants a reward
All
again.
right. Seeing that you're working so hard to help out, I'll give you another part. You're not planning on using it. Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running low on power.
What's going on?
All right. Suit yourself. Oh, and thanks for the coffee, but I'm about to go to sleep. Leave it with him. The night watch is yours. Stay safe.
Okay. Fine, needs daytime again.
Sorry. Paimon slept
Oh!
through the entire night.
Oh, that was cool. Your punishment is solo watch duty.
Don't worry. Paimon will be sure to stay awake next time.
I don't think I trust her with solo duty.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. Quick question. Do you feel off at all?
A little busy?
Me too. The farther in we go, the closer we get to the source of the ley line effluence. We'll be heading out earlier today. I'll take down the tent.
Is there something we can do?
Extinguish our fire so we don't set the entire forest aflame. Also, retrieve the pest-repelling devices from last night. We don't want to affect the ecosystem here.
Got it. Paimon will take care of the
I'll
fire.
retrieve the pest
All right.
devices.
Let's meet back here later.
First,
Guess it'll have to wait until we return.
what's going
I
on?
also just remembered that I forgot to apply essential oil to my tail.
Oh.
You probably noticed that it isn't as glossy as usual.
Nope, I didn't see.
Perhaps one night doesn't make too much of a difference. I'll make a new
Yeah.
blend when we get back. It should make up for last night. I should have some leftover herbs from last month.
Wow. This guy's obsessed with his tail. Oh, wait. I'm a death.
How do you put out a fire?
Are you serious? Use water. Okay, now, where am I supposed to? What devices am I supposed to? Oh, these things. Got it. Oh, wait. What am I doing? F. And F. And V. Go on.
All right, it's about time to head out. As we go further in, we may encounter more berserk machines. The effects of the ley lines will also increase. If you're struggling, it would be wise to avoid conflict. Try to conserve as much energy as possible until we reach the source of the contamination.
Actually, guys, I think I'll be leaving it off here at this moment, and I'll be continuing this quest in part 2. I've already used up a lot of time, and I'm not actually planning on I'm not trying to continue the quest as of this moment. And we'll just wait for the next video before we do this, okay? Yep. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you will help and support my channel, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!